Guy, you won't believe this alarming bombshell that has the internet mind-blowing. So, Graham Norton did what most people in the entertainment world have been too polite to say out loud. He called out Meghan Markle's over-the-top, Zoolander, walk during her recent appearance at the Paris Fashion Week, and he did it live on air with that signature sarcastic grin of his. What's wild is how quickly the audience caught on laughter, gasps, and all as Graham mocked Meghan's exaggerated runway strut that had already gone viral for all the wrong reasons. For someone trying so hard to be seen as a serious lifestyle figure, Meghan's Paris performance seemed more like a parody of celebrity self-importance than a real fashion moment, and Graham didn't hold back one bit. Now, if you've seen the clip or even just the screenshots, you know exactly what we're talking about. Meghan strutted into the Balenciaga show like she was channeling Ben Stiller's Zoolander character, chin high, lips pursed, and that overly deliberate, model walk that screamed try hard. And here's the thing, it's not just about the walk. It's about the image she's trying to project, poised, powerful, and untouchable, yet it always ends up looking staged and insincere. Graham's mockery hit home because it exposed that gap between how Meghan wants to be seen and how she actually comes across. That's what made it sting. During his show, Norton apparently joked that he didn't realize Zoolander had a sequel starring Meghan Markle, and the studio audience lost it. It was one of those moments where you could tell he was saying what many in the media whisper behind closed doors, that Meghan's obsession with controlling her image has made her lose all naturalness. Instead of appearing confident, she looks like she's constantly performing confidence. The irony is, that performance only highlights the insecurity beneath the surface. Graham, a veteran of the entertainment world, knows exactly how to read that kind of behavior, and his joke landed perfectly because it was built on truth. What makes this even more interesting is the timing. Meghan's Paris appearance was clearly meant to signal her re-entry into the elite celebrity circuit, the fashion shows, the cameras, the global buzz. But after Graham's roast went viral, that whole attempt backfired. People weren't talking about her supposed comeback or her graceful presence. They were talking about how she was mocked on primetime television. Once again, she became the punchline in her own PR campaign. And if you look at the way her team handled its silence, deflection, and selective photo releases, it's classic Meghan damage control. Pretend it didn't happen and move on. But in 2025, with every clip living forever online, that tactic just doesn't work anymore. And let's be honest, Graham Norton has never been one to randomly attack people. He's sharp, yes, but he only strikes when there's a real cultural moment to dissect. His jab wasn't malicious, it was observational. Meghan's walk symbolized everything about her that frustrates both critics and former fans: the overcurated image, the desperate need for validation, and the belief that simply looking the part makes you belong in the upper echelons of celebrity culture. It's a performance that's been unraveling for years now, and Paris might have been the breaking point where the audience collectively said, enough. What's more, Meghan's body language during that Paris event didn't help her case. Observers noticed how she seemed hyper-aware of every camera, pausing just long enough for flashbulbs, adjusting her shoulders mid-walk, and subtly glancing to check reactions. Compare that to someone like Zendaya or Cate Blanchett, both equally in the spotlight, and you see the difference between effortless poise and manufactured grace. Meghan's version feels like a constant audition, and Graham's quick-witted comparison to Zoolander made that painfully obvious to everyone watching. And the reaction from fans was immediate. Social media lit up with clips of Graham's joke, side by side with Meghan's walk, creating a meme storm that even the tabloids couldn't keep up with. Some called it harmless fun, others saw it as justified criticism. But for Meghan, who has built her post-royal career around controlling narratives, being turned into a meme again must have been infuriating. It's not just about being mocked, it's about losing control of the story. And when someone like Graham Norton, one of the UK's most respected entertainers, leads that mockery, it carries a legitimacy that stings far deeper than tabloid gossip. In the end, this moment wasn't just another celebrity joke, it was a reflection of how the public's patience with Meghan's self-promotion is wearing thin. The more she tries to reinvent herself as an icon of style and empowerment, the more audiences see through the act. Graham's roast wasn't cruel, it was honest. It captured a cultural mood that's shifting away from staged perfection and toward authenticity. And in that moment, live on air, he said what many have been thinking for a long time: maybe Meghan should stop acting like a star and start being one. Because the world has seen enough of the performance, it's time for something real.